Lynn Sweet from the Chicago Sun-Times at Politics and Prose, a Washington bookstore with Congressman Luis Gutierrez, who just wrote a memoir. He's just been explaining Chicago politics to a Washington audience.
It's a pleasure to be with you here this afternoon.
The memoir is titled Still Dreaming, My Journey from the Barrio to Capitol Hill. Congressman Gutierrez writes about growing up in Chicago's Lincoln Park and his parents moving the family back to their native Puerto Rico. There, the teenage boy is taken as an outsider who could barely speak Spanish.
I was born in '53, so Chicago was a segregated city. That's how I grew up. I grew up being Puerto Rican. I remember so when I went to Puerto Rico, what did Puerto Rico, when they saw me, they had absolutely no understanding of what I was, who I was.
Congressman Gutierrez learned one of his most important political lessons from the late Mayor Harold Washington.
It's not just enough about Latinos getting together. I learned from Harold Washington. He built a coalition. What's the first thing he had? He had a black community that supported him. And he used to tell me, everybody's got a base, Luis. You got to recognize it, you got to respect it, you got to nurture it. Never walk away from your base.
The main focus of Representative Gutierrez in Congress is immigration. Though a friend, he has challenged President Barack Obama over his policies.
On immigration, I was never subtle with him. I'm just not very good at subtle. But there's nothing subtle about deportations either. They tear families apart. If you want to stop deportations and help immigrants, sometimes you can't be subtle with powerful people, even a president you want to support.
For the Chicago Sun-Times, I'm Lynn Sweet.